Camera? Are you there? Oh, camera. What happened? Okay. I think my phone might have fallen asleep on me. Hold on a second. Yeah, hold on. Don't know why that happened. There we go. Okay, I'm back, and now I'm really washed out. Okay, I gotta set this one more time. I did this beforehand, and apparently it just forgot everything. Hello, and welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely weekend and a just spectacular Sunday so far. Ferret, it is so good to see you, and anyone else who might be lurking. Great to have you here. We are back in our Librarian run. I'm gonna keep risking it and call it the Lucky Librarian run until such a time as it no longer is actually lucky, but we've been doing pretty well so far, so I'm feeling good about it despite all the hiccups that we've been having. When we wrapped up, we were in Draft Dodgers in Pleasant Valley, and the plan was to head to Timberwolf Mountain. So I don't know if we'll actually get to summiting today or not, but we'll certainly try. Let's see. Also, I just saw I have a challenge, or I have a save called Death or Bust, and I don't remember what was going on with that run. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on. And we're well energized. I think we can just head out. I don't think we need anything that's in here. So I'm trying a new camera angle. I'm not sure. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I know what happened. My headphones are the wrong audio source. I am so good today. I'm on top of things. No wonder I thought that it was fine. Because this is anything but fine. If I had actually heard my game, I would have known not to go out. Rob, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Let's see. Sound alert. Ta-da. And Mega, welcome in. Yeah, I don't like this either. This is not the kind of weather that I want. This is not how I wanted to start. What can we work on in the meantime? I'm sure we can do something. We can repair stuff, or we could read. Obviously, we need to get through this advanced guns book. Might as well read for an hour and see what happens. So yeah, I'm trying out a slightly different camera angle. It's not like drastically different, but just a little bit more to the front. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. And it's still really blizzardy. We can at least harvest these and then run back inside before we get cold. Technical difficulties, yes. I think that counts as technical difficulties, even though it's mostly just me being technically challenged, apparently. I was just so excited to get streaming that I didn't even think... See, what happens is when I start up my microphone software, it changes my audio output as well. And so I always have to go in and tell my computer, no, go back to my headphones, please. And I forgot to do that. I was just too into the idea of hitting that go live button. I don't have leather. I really need some leather. Do I have any of those driving gloves that I can break down? No. Oh, that's too bad. I thought one of those said to open. Okay. Guess not. Okay, I can still hear the shake, rattle, and roll of the walls, so I'm pretty sure there's still a blizzard going on.
Can you eat trees?
We could repair these jeans. I don't really want to, but Cool. Way to go, Astrid, failing to repair things right off the bat. Just immediately falling flat on her face. Please let the blizzard have stopped. No. That's a no. The game has decided that we'll be inside today. I mean, we could try and make our way to
Never been so hungry in my life.
Preppers in this weather. I do sort of know the way well enough. But I also don't want to risk it. Alright, we'll read for 1 more hour. And hopefully that'll make a difference. Sometimes if you just wait it out, the blizzard will move on. This looks like it's starting to change. It's not perfect weather. Okay, it could just be that the sky is loading in weird. But we need to be outside anyway, because we need to make sure we don't get cabin fever, so... Might as well try and get these buns of steel again. Oh, got too close. This is actually turning into really beautiful weather. Ah, oh, too low. Hello. Thank you. There we go, there's one. Too high. Astrid kills a bunny! Bun bun, bun 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 bun. Bunny number 2! We might be able to make a fire out here. This actually looks like Magdalene's weather now. As long as we find a spot that's wind blocked, we could hang outside to cook this rabbit. This is considered wind blocked. Too close to another object. What is the other object? The house? I guess. What did you find out? Today is like the perfect day to be playing this game too, because it actually is sort of snowy today. I mean, sort of, because it's kind of like right on the border between snow and rain. I just want to use this. Put it in your silly stuff section. Okay, I look forward to seeing it. We need to make water. As always. As essentially always. Let's just do one. We might as well just take out the whole bunny. Can I? Oh, I was hoping that I could tab out and do the bingo thing while I was, you know, harvesting, so that I wouldn't have to see this, but apparently no. Oh my goodness, what is that emoji, Mega? That is so cool. Oh, it's a Thenon. So cute. Okay, unlike the bunny. The bunny is not cute when he's like that, when he's got his ribs sticking out. Okay. Unpleasant. Seriously. Just Very much not what I want to be looking at. As if I didn't feel bad enough about killing bunnies when they make those, like, squealing sounds. Or about, you know, when you have to snap their necks after stoning them. As if that wasn't bad enough. Nah. The game is just like, we're gonna make this as unpleasant as possible. I could warm up some teas, but I don't know if that really makes sense. There's also usually a deer in this area, but I haven't seen it.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Alright, let's get the guts. And then that other piece of meat will be done, and then we can swap them out. And like the little paws, and it's just so much. I don't know, man. It's just a lot. 4 minutes on the fire, 3 minutes, okay. I mean, the water, not the fire.
I could eat anything.
5 minutes on that. Let's maybe cook something. Hey, happy Sunday, Lily. Welcome in. How you doing? Oh, we might as well just eat this. We're already low on calories. Can we make more oats, porridge, whatever? Yes. Yes, we can. I'm gonna try and level up cooking as quickly as possible. Also, this counts as a fancy recipe. I mean, I know that porridge does not seem that fancy, but in terms of Astrid's diet, it is exceptionally fancy. 40 minutes, that's too long. We might as well just make more water and leave it here. It's that little, like, hand thing that really grosses me out. I can just really imagine what that might feel like. And I don't want to imagine that. Oh, we've got this rabbit that we can cook too. I forgot about that. No. So this leaves us with a lot of guts.
Man, I could use a drink.
Okay, let's see. We now have 3 bunnies. And this brings us up to 5 guts. We need to eat and drink. I am aware. My bingo card is all about getting attacked and falling through ice. You know, we really need to start coming up with some more pleasant activities to kind of mix in.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Because I just have so many negative events. Like getting attacked and getting, you know, killed and having my heart beat and all that fun stuff. We really need some nicer things. But you'd butcher a bunny IRL if you were starving and you had to. I probably would if I really had to. But I honestly, it makes my starvation strategy for Astrid way more believable. Because it's just unpleasant to watch, and so at this point I don't like doing it more than I really have to. And I think that's how it would be in real life too. I would definitely need to eat, so I would probably figure it out at some point. but I don't think I'd be overindulging, let's say. Hey, Laszlo, welcome in. Happy Sunday. There really are some bad ones. There's a lot of bad ones. I mean, I have 85 events in total. Now, about 20 of those are just generic ones that could happen in any game. And I think about 60 of them are TLD specific. Because I can also make specific event categories. And I think, like I said, I think it's about 20 to 60 at this point. And it's just so easy to come up with bad things for TLD. I need more of these, like, hey, Maglen's weather. Hey, I found something really cool and useful. Astrid did something extraordinary. Whatever. We just need happier moments. Okay, let's pick these things up. Let's maybe add a little more to the fire so that we can craft a few more fire-hardened arrows.
I could eat anything right now.
This morning it is -5 Fahrenheit with a wind chill -18. For those of you that don't use freedom units, that's -20 and -27. So I'm warming up my PC. That's definitely a good way to warm yourself up, is get that PC roaring. And, stay inside. You should have one for Astrid finding spray paint off. We should. I mean, I don't have anything related to spray paint just because I never think to use it. So now I'm torn because part of me is saying, let's try and make it to Prepper's Cache now while the weather is good. And another part is telling me, it's now just about nighttime and extremely clear. That's prime conditions for an aurora. Do we risk it? I think we might try and risk it. What we could do is climb up this way, I suppose. Although we're over-encumbered by how much? Oh, I was going to leave some water here. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't do that. Oh, I'm getting indecisive. I would starve to death in a survival situation. I don't know if I'd even get to starvation. I feel like something else would happen beforehand that would lead to my demise. It's hard to know for sure until you're in that situation, but like, I don't know how to start a fire. Let's do that. I should get some not birch bark, bird. Old man's beard. Bird. Yes, bird. That's definitely the word I was looking for. We have 15 torches. Why do I have 15 torches? Nice try, Rob. Nice try. If I was stuck in a blizzard with no way to go and nothing to do, I might... At a bowling lane spray paint cans. That could be fun. Well, that works. I know how to start a fire, unless at least until my lighter runs out of fuel. Yeah. I could probably start a fire, but I don't know that it would be a good fire, if that makes sense. I don't know that it would necessarily be really nice and warm. I can light candles. I've never had to use like kindling or actually put together a fire. like in a wood stove or anything. Okay, are there any more old man spirit around here? I don't see any. Okay. The thing is, we also have so much energy, and it is very late at night, so I think it just makes sense to go up this way. We can always stay in the basement of that little house that's up on this landing. I don't know if that has a particular name. And I'm pretty sure that there's a basement there. Now I'm second guessing myself. Oh, there's a deer carcass here. If I drink this, will I have enough energy to not need to drop stuff? No. How over-encumbered am I now? Just a little bit. So, like, let's have something to drink, maybe, and... let's drop this. Yeah, skeeters. And you're right. I did just say I don't know. Yeah, I probably should have just dropped some sticks. We have so many. But I also don't need 2.5 sewing kits at this point. Yes, climbed a rope is also a thing. Alright, Astrid, come on. Come on. Watch as the wolf is just like chilling up here. Woohoo! So proud of you, girl. Okay. Climbed a rope. Paying too much attention to bingo. Is there such a thing? Is there such a thing as paying too much attention to bingo? I don't think so. It's never a bad thing to have a bunch of people looking at bingo events, because as we know, keeping track of 85 while also trying to keep Astrid alive,
Gotta warm up somehow.
not the easiest thing to do. Also, I just rhymed. I'm a poet, and I didn't even know it. Actually, that's not true. I do like writing
I feel
poetry
cranky and
sometimes.
pubescent today, and I don't know why. Ugh, I'm gonna take it out on people I like.
Welcome in, Ryan. Good to see you. How you doing today? Angsty Sunday. Let's switch out this torch before Wolf comes up. Oh, we're gonna start taking cold damage soon. Yeah, I really do. I need, like,
Oh, cold.
a bingo moderator. And cold damage. Cold damage. Because I know we're not going to warm up within, like, the next 2 seconds. 2 years, 8 months, 12 days, and 1 hour. Time flies, doesn't it? I still can't get over the fact that I heard it. I see it. It's happening. I still can't get over the fact that when Twitch does follow age, they also do the hours. It's so funny. Yeah, let's get inside. This was a good plan. We got further away from where we were. We got closer to where we're going. But we're still safe. Plus, lots
That's
of
right,
good
you're
food
in
up
this
here. Who would have expected that? Who'd have thunk it? Spray paint. Cardboard boxes, I don't care about that. Please give us something good. Washer and dryer.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I don't need a t-shirt. Oh well. Isn't an aurora... An aurora happens. There we go. I knew that. Come on, Stims, show yourself. Don't mind me just chasing a tail. Yeah, I'm really hoping that we find a stim because we don't have any at this point. I'm trying to think where the next one is that I know of. Like the next stim location. Maybe somewhere in Timberwolf Mountain? I don't know. Alright, we're gonna break down this
That's
torch.
brilliant!
Why, thank you, Rook. Welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good weekend. I think I'm just gonna break down this 13% arrow. Although, I think we get the same back no matter what, so maybe we won't. The question is, can I read? Because it's an aurora and there's light coming in over there. Oh, it's probably going to tell me I'm too tired to read. Let's try it, though. Come on, Astrid, finish the chapter, finish the chapter! Yes! Excellent. We are nearly halfway through this book. No clue anymore. Since they changed the loot tables a while back, I haven't memorized stuff again. I haven't either. There's very few things that I know where to find them anymore, except for the mag lens in Camp Office. I know where some of the locations are for that. And that's pretty much it. Everything else is just kind of, if I find it, I'm excited about it, because I wouldn't know otherwise. I need to stim. I have the power of faith on my side. That's what I tell myself before I die in game and then rage. I know that feeling. This time I'm not on mobile, so I can chat more. Even if you know the loot tables, the stuff is very random. That's true. There are definitely more options, more variation in the loot tables, and where a lot of stuff can be. It is a lot more random. Let's do 8 hours of sleep and then eat and drink. And the thing is, I found the old loot tables hard enough because I'm not the best at memorizing where things are or remembering loot tables. But, oh well. That just is my burden. Now I just need Astrid to burn herself, get attacked by a wolf, fall through the ice, get food poisoning, and die to win bingo. What a depressing bingo card. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lily, but I really hope you don't get bingo today. That would be a very sad day. That would be the antithesis of the Lucky Librarian run. Okay. That's enough energy, I think. We do need some food.
Man, all I can think about is food.
I know. Here, have a reishi tea just for the calories. And then we'll make ourselves this soup and the peaches and stuff. Okay, no Maglan's weather today, unfortunately. Let's just pop this fire here, I guess, for now. Kind of like my bedroom window without a screen on it right now. Well, I'm glad.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Oh,
Excellent
yeah.
job, Astrid. I'm so proud of you. Let's cook some stuff up. Peaches and tomato soup. Oh, the tomato soup is actually decent quality too. Runs right into the driveway. So far I've gotten DoorDash order handed through it and just now got an Amazon package handed through it. That is very convenient. I would really like that too in that case. We don't have screens on our windows, but we're also not on the ground level, so having orders handed through the window would be extremely unusual. Can you imagine, like, a delivery driver just comes up with a ladder, puts it against the wall, climbs on up, and is like, here you go, here's your pizza. Let's just eat the tomatoes. My own personal drive-through window, in reverse. That's so cool. Let's cook up some tea. And let's make some bannock. Hovercraft delivery. Yes, that's exactly what we would need. But they make you use your own ladder, probably. And honestly, I wouldn't want to run out and bring my own ladder outside, and just leaving a ladder up to my window, probably not the safest idea. Oh man, that's like the stuff of like a horror movie. Just someone can come up and knock on your window in the middle of the night. Oh, it's still very cold. I did not realize we were not warming up. That's not going to be enough to warm us up either. Well, we can use one more reclaimed wood. How many more sticks are we going to need after this? Maybe... Okay, I guess 5. Rob! Okay, that did actually get me though. Chat scares Waffle Mouse with a sound alert. Oh wait, don't I also have something about Astrid making a tea? Or is that just when I make a tea? No, Astrid made a tea. Okay. Let's maybe also make some porridge while we're at it. We have essentially enough for 2 more servings. And we might as well make it while we can. Make it while we got it, right? I'm gonna harvest these at the risk that the wolf starts stalking us. I think I need to make more water now. How long for this? 8 minutes. Okay. Yeah, let's eat this. Still better than that delivery person sitting down there shouting, Rapunzel, Rapunzel! For sure. Especially now that I've cut my hair. They wouldn't get very far. Okay, we should have enough stuff now. Oh, we still have over an hour on this fire. You know what, while the weather's okay, I'm just gonna read for 1 more hour. Might as well warm up. We still have over an hour on this thing. Fine. We shall make some more fire-hardened arrows.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Found one way to win where you don't have to suffer. Fingers crossed. I like the sound of that. Okay, we can take a few more torches then. That's not a good torch. That's not really a good torch either. That one's fine. I love how we're just on the cusp of sprain risk, so if I pick one up, we get the sprain risk, and if I throw it, then it was gone. I'm just gonna let those die there. Oh, now that I have the old man's beard, we technically don't need antiseptic anymore. That'll lighten our load a little bit. Need to ask her to complain about carrying too much stuff and to find and use a stim. Carrying too much stuff, she will definitely complain about. The stim, I would love to find a stim. I would love to not have to use a stim. But finding a stim would be very nice. Just because we've gotten a little too close for comfort in some of these places. Like when we got into the blizzard, it would have been really nice to have a stim and just to bolt to Molly's once I knew where I was. It's funny, these almost look like patches where you would search for acorns, except they're not under the oak trees. I wonder how it decides what sound to use. Like, does it use the hacksaw sound until you have a hatchet? And then it just changes its mind and decides the hatchet is the better tool? I don't know. I'm actually gonna go around this way because we have not been to Point of Disagreement yet. So we could loot those cars. Also, then there's less chance of us running into a bear. Theoretically. I suppose there's always a chance. The likelihood of running into a bear is never zero. It's low. In some places, but never zero. Wait, is Point of Disagreement down further than I realized? I think it's right behind these rocks, though. If it's not, I will be surprised. Isn't it right here? No, but I think that's the road, so it must be behind this next set of rocks. Here it is, I see them. Ah yes, the sapling is also bingo. Sapling. Extremely convenient. Had a lot of things happen already. Very nice. Could definitely use these crow feathers. Alright, corpse, what do you got? Nothing.
Can you eat trees? Because
I'm gonna eat a tree. No, you're not, Astrid. You're not gonna eat a tree because you've got some elegant bannock in your pocket. We're gonna start freezing again. Nothing. What is with these cars? Why is there nothing good in them? The other thing to light up on my card was 12 bingo events called. Yeah, we are now at 17, which is pretty great. Oh, I wonder if I should be checking the... Oh, no, not hypothermia risk. The visors? I've not been doing that. Oh, I swear I just thought of something that was a bingo event and then I forgot. Oh, right, me complaining.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Yes, Astrid, you've had hypothermia twice within the past 2 weeks. I think you know what it's like to be cold. Lots of sticks. I think what we'll do is make a fire in the little broken house outside of Preppers. And maybe read or craft or something out there. Just so that we can try and stave off cabin fever risk. Oh, wait. Do we still have meat on this carcass? We do. We do. Let's make another fire then. Uh-oh, creepy background music.
One little fire.
5 of the spots are you doing something. Well, I have more control over those things, you know? Alright, we're gonna use the coal. I have nothing stinky. How am I doing on water? We're fine on water. Alright, here we go. Stab that deer. So yesterday I got to play a little bit of Demonologist, which other than the demo I had not gotten to play yet really. And gotta say, I'm getting better at dealing with the jump scares in that game, but only marginally. It's definitely intense. In a different way than this is intense. Carcass condition too low to harvest. Are you serious? I was still harvesting! I was in the middle of harvesting! Stupid carcass. That's a new one. I've never experienced that before.
I'll do it.
We'll drink anything right now. Okay, then have some water. I guess we can cook up some more water while we're waiting. Am I just gonna eat this meat? I think I am.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
We still have an hour on this. I think once again I'm going to read. And then we'll go to... Oh, should I cook something? No. We're gonna read. I think the fire makes the meat go bad faster now. So if you want to get it all, you have to be fast or cold. Pick one. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it has been several days since okay, so we'll have to call that once we get back into safety. Yeah, the fire definitely does deteriorate it faster, and we've been gone a couple of days, so it does make sense that it's not harvestable anymore. I just was thinking because I was already in the menu that it was fine, that it wasn't going to do that to me. I didn't realize it would just stop me. Something seems off about this. I can't quite put my finger on it. But something about it just doesn't seem right. Okay, there's not a whole lot that we can do down here, but we can go and craft some more arrows. That reminds me, we should be dropping our birch saplings. Preppers. 5 birch. I think we're gonna be sleeping here tonight. Now, I think I'm gonna work on this for as long as it'll let me. This backup bow.
Starving.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't gonna let me go for very long. Bed. I saw the bed. I swear I saw the bed. Oh, don't make me turn on my lamp. Metal shelf.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
I'm gonna eat the moldy venison first. Oh, and of course I dropped the moldy venison. Fine! We will use the light. Let's eat the moldy venison before it actually goes bad. I'm gonna see if I can refill this. I don't think I've found any lantern fuel, but maybe I have. No. Bed. There we go. Let's get Astrid tucked in for the night. It doesn't sound windy anymore now that we're awake. I do think I'm going to sleep a little bit longer because it's not quite daylight yet. We're not going to sleep a full 2 hours. Okay. It's still not quite bright enough yet. We can break down this torch. What else could we do in the dark? I shouldn't be carrying around this random pile of cash, but I don't care. I'm going to. We could sharpen our tools while we're waiting. Yay, full health bar! We haven't seen that in a very long time. Wonder how long we can keep it that way. Okay, and how is our hatchet doing? That's also fine. I think I'm gonna drop the flask, to be honest. It's not quite as convenient as I was hoping or thinking it would be. Should be one more piece of venison. Okay, there we go. Where's the ladder? There we go. Okay, I think we can head up to Timberwolf Mountain. Whoa. What a beautiful morning. Very cold, but also exceptionally clear. I'm assuming this would be Maglen's weather. They have to make it so you drink from the thermos instead of grabbing teas. I agree. I agree completely. Now, I'm sure they're doing it as a way to balance it because they don't want to make it too OP, which I completely understand. But It just doesn't really make sense. That's not how you would use a thermos anyway. I mean, a thermos is for drinking right out of. At most, you would use the cover of the thermos as your cup. And even if it's going to be, okay, you store teas in there and you have to take them out before you can drink them, even if they were going to do that, I feel like it would make more sense to at least let us have it in the wheel. Like, if we could just have it here under drinks, if we had the flask here, and then you had to take it out, put it down, and then you could, like, click on it and open it up, take out the teas, whatever. That would be okay. But having to go into your... Remember that you have it filled, go into your inventory, take out the teas, and then either drink it or warm them up. It's just like... It's not logical to me. It's also not very convenient, so I'm just probably not ever going to use it, which is too bad because I was so excited for the thermos. But I do understand it's a tricky balancing act for something like that because you don't want it to be like, oh yeah, you can have like almost unlimited hot teas in your inventory, but or you know, it lasts forever. It's super hot for like hours and hours, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel like it's there yet, you know? I feel like the idea is not complete. But I love the design. I love the way that they look. Of course, I've only ever found this one, but I've also seen in the, you know, in the preview trailer and in other people's streams that there are different designs and stuff. And I do think that's pretty cool. Actually, it's kind of surprising we've only found one so far. I was expecting to find more of them. I suppose we are still pretty early game. Well, so much for our full health bar. If I can find a nice wind-blocked spot, I think I'm gonna try and start a little fire. Yeah, this is not wind-blocked. Never mind about that, then.
I need to find food.
Right. Let's feed Astrid. I wonder if we have this moose, or if we have the other moose. And if either of them are up. I don't currently see moose markings. Okay, this is no longer Maglin's weather, I don't think. Nope. Oh, actually, wait, that looks like moose markings. Yeah, it's not the mechanic I was expecting, but the possibility of chugging 3 cups of hot coffee in a row without fire is OP. Yeah! Again, coffee is almost OP as it is. Birch bark tea definitely OP in a thermos. Right. And I think that makes it challenging for them to figure out how to balance it. Because the other option would be that it does work exactly as we think, but the extended time for how long it stays warm is like negligible and so small that it doesn't really make a difference. That would be another way to balance it, but then you have to wonder, well then what's the point of doing it? I don't know, it's... I definitely don't blame them for having something that isn't exactly the way we had imagined. Because again, they do need to try and balance it, but it's just not how I was hoping. Alright, buddy. Oh, too high. And now he's running. Okay. Never too much coffee. Nom nom nom. You mean like a real thermos? Ah! Okay, wait. I have to do misses a shot. Because we were so good earlier. Actually, that's not even true. I did not one-shot those bunnies, and I totally pretended that I did. Yeah, okay, that one broke on the ground. That was not the buns of steel. We're gonna stop trying to hunt these bunnies while we're frozen.
Can you eat trees?
It also would be cool if the thermos could be used for, like, hot peaches or hot soup. I don't think it can. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that would also be something I would have liked to see, but I was not actually expecting them to do that. Let's maybe go grab some cattails. I'm really curious to see how they deal with some of the new content that they've already talked about that's coming to the game, but that hasn't been added yet. For example, the trader. That's another one that I think will be very interesting to see how they balance not only the mechanic, but also the atmospheric change by having the trader. I don't think they're going to add in an actual NPC that we ever see, if that makes sense. I think that takes away too much from the lonely atmosphere that this game is really trying to create. So I can't imagine they'll be doing it like that. But it will be interesting to see... Oh. How they handle that. I'm gonna take this bunny from you. I'm sorry, Mr. Wolf. Oh, I missed him. Did I? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. It just took a really long time for that arrow to fall. Okay. Bunny for dinner. I've taken such a huge hit on health from being cold. I gotta get inside before we get hypothermia yet again. It's not even warm in here. I don't know. That was really close. Very, very close to a torch chain fail. We have 47 sticks. I think I might have gone a little stick crazy. Hey, TX, good to see you. Welcome in.
Come on, little fire.
Come on, little fire. I don't think she's failed any fires today. She's doing a really good job. I'm very proud of her. Let's do 35 sticks. That should warm us up. Yeah. We'll be fine. Okay. Here we go. Everyone's favorite animation. Why are the ribs already showing? Like, why do the ribs stick out before we've even started harvesting? That doesn't make sense. Oh, because we got it from the wolf, of course. That does make sense. Never mind. How long do we have on this fire? We have an hour and a half. Okay, we can finish harvesting it. Ugh. Go, 40 minutes. We need to pull more torches, better torches.
Oh,
Yes.
I've never been so hungry in
Yes, we gotta feed Astrid. I was gonna feed her some rabbit, but we might as well eat this venison. Astrid not feeling any fires? Hold on, I gotta check my lottery. For real. Definitely go check the lottery, because I think we're only at like fire starting 3, so she should not be this good. Don't get me wrong, I love that she's being this good, but it doesn't really add up. We need to make more water. I can already tell. No. There we go. Let's... Oh, I don't have any more things for Bannock. Okay. So in the meantime, let's do some exploring, see what kind of stuff we got. Yes! Lantern fuel and driving gloves! This is amazing! Seriously, now we have more lantern fuel. I mean, not a ton, but still way better than before. And now we can break down these driving gloves for some cured leather.
Can you eat trees?
Hey, Dor, welcome in. Happy Sunday. It sounds like the game is broken to me. I know. There's definitely something off. Candy bar, field dressing your kill. All good things. Why does everyone have a thermos nowadays? Well, if you find them, they're kind of cool looking. We actually just dropped ours in Prepper's cache because I realized I wasn't using it and it was just weighing me down. Never heard anyone be excited about driving gloves. I know, right? Welcome in, Mustard. It's good to see you. I'm normally not excited about driving gloves either, but I have been looking for some kind of cured leather to repair my work gloves. So this is exciting for me. I know it's not generally exciting, but I'll take it. Okay, how is the condition and warmth and stuff of this? Oh, we need to fix the ski jacket. Okay. How long will it take to repair? 45 minutes. Let's try it. I am doing well, thank you. I hope you're also doing well. I had a very lazy day yesterday. Lots of gaming, lots of, watching TV, just resting.
Drop any of this gear.
It was really nice. And today is shaping up to be similar. Matches! I had a feeling there were matches here, but I didn't know for sure. This game had so many updates and we still cannot jump and make cured leather. Pretty much, yep. We still can't do either of those things. Maybe someday. Who knows? Maybe not. I don't totally mind not jumping. There are just a few moments where it'd be really useful. But not being able to make leather out of the animal hides feels a little weird.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Oh, I missed him. I just scared him off. Okay. That would have been so cool if that was just like a nice one-shot. How do you use a 16-core Ryzen as a space heater? You crunch numbers for science. I'm analyzing radio signals from binary white dwarf stars this morning. That is definitely one way to get things warmed up. We could maybe try fishing. I haven't done fishing in a very long time.
This stuff will come in handy.
Break that down. Oh, crap. I'm not planning on shooting him out here because he will start charging. But I'm thinking if I can lead him up to the house, I can try and shoot him from the door. Not everyone is average in Snipes Bowl. Some become legend and dance with them. Yeah, I've never successfully done a dance. I tried a bear dance once and failed immediately. I was not trying to bear dance once and sort of started a bear dance. Yes! That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. I am very happy with that shot.
It's so cold.
We'll harvest
Wanna lay
him
down for a bit.
another time because right now we're kind of risking... Cabin fever. Nog, welcome in. Thank you for the moose derp. At least it's warm in here. Yeah, let's just break this. Okay, we can also break that down.
I'm starving.
Alright, eat the peaches, Astrid. Excellent. No food poisoning. Another candy bar! Woohoo! Oh, I actually should have a bunny pelt. There we go. And then I actually want to add that here. The plan is Timberwolf Mountain. We're in Timberwolf Mountain. Okay. Timberwolf Mountain. Mountaineers. We've got one bunny. One gut. We could try making a line. Oh, thank you for that, Redeem. Let's get this going. Yeah, Nog really is like a Wikipedia on this game. Engage intense gamer mode. I keep chuckling at you walking around with food and an empty stomach. I know it's strategy. I just picture Astrid not being happy with you. It is really amusing, and I have thought about this before. Like, it doesn't really make sense. Because, well, if you had food, you would be eating. Oh, we can use the wires for this too. I did not know that. I need some scrap metal for this, but I don't have any metal. I was not thinking about that. I thought we had hooks. Apparently not. Oh well. It's negative 13 Fahrenheit here right now. Burr AF. I feel like that's a little bit of an understatement. That is incredibly burr. Incredibly burr AF. It's just around freezing here today. And so we're kind of getting like that in-between mix of it's snowing, it's raining, it's snowing, it's raining, which is just gross. We do have a hook. I'm not crazy. There we go. Didn't notice you got your haircut. It's adorable. Thanks, Nog. Yeah, I cut it last Thursday. And I'm pretty happy with it. It was a little drastic, but it feels like a good fit right now.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
You don't need to eat right now, though, Astrid. We're gonna try and repair your gloves. Please. Please, Astrid, do not waste this. We've been waiting for cured leather. Yes! Thank you, Astrid. Did we already say successfully repairs? No, we didn't. There we go. Haha!
I'm gonna need to rest.
Not
soon.
even a good tool can deburr that. Stay warm. Unpopular opinion or not, it's harder to kill deer than wolves and bears. It really is. Getting the archery 5 is really, in my opinion, like the only way to easily kill deer, and even then. Okay. What are we gonna do? Should I make more arrows? What kind of fuel do we have? We have 4 coal. We have some firewood. So we could go out and try to fish a little. But we're also tired from the climbing and stuff. So maybe we don't do that. Maybe we do a little reading.
I need anything right about now.
Ooh. I should have eaten those. We're fine. This is fine. I don't know if I've checked that off yet today. I have not. But it is. It is fine. Okay. Wolves are hardest for me. They juke the heck out of me every time. They are kind of tricky. I think it's sort of believed that because they run after you, that it's easier to get them. And in some cases that's true, but the little zigzaggy thing does make it harder to get them. Celebrating a success, you're right, thank you. Suppose I just walk backwards with an arrow drawn, the wolves will juke until they get close and they will straighten out. With walking backwards, it gives you enough time to line up the shot. Interesting. I wonder if we should try that at some point, when we're in good health. I'm gonna try and get out another hour of reading Advanced Guns, before we get too tired to read.
I need to find food.
Good job, Astrid. It's funny, it sounded so windy in my head, like in my headphones, but it's actually very still. Okay. I think I'm actually gonna go and try. What am I gonna do? Do I want to try and cook up this wolf? I think I do want to cook up the wolf, because worst case scenario, we got ourselves... Stop it. Stop it, brain. We're lighting the torch first. Worst case scenario, we risk buttworms.
I lay down right.
I don't think we're going to. I don't think we're gonna need to, but at least then we'll have it ready. When I was playing Voyager, because I know Loper too hard, I was killing wolves out of boredom. Not even harvest them. Not deer. I was not hunting deer for fun. I hear ya.
Why didn't that work?
Astrid. Alright, so much for that. And thank you for Streamer Wellness level 2 door. As soon as this fire gets lit, I will take a short break. Makes them easily manageable even with no torch. If you are using a torch, then you need to take several steps in front of the torch before you do the walk backwards thing. That makes sense, because otherwise they won't follow, like they won't stop. Yeah, you know what I mean. They will stop in front of the torch otherwise, right? All right. Yes, this feels like a good time for coffee, tea break. I'll be back in just a moment or two. I'll go make myself another tea in the meantime. So we can call that off too. And I'll just put on some clips, I think. Some shout outs. Be back soon.
Which I've been exiting a lot more often lately. A lot lot more often.
Damn. Is not sleeping for 11 days straight good for you? I don't think so. Whoa, dang. Settle down, lady.
Worked twice. Well, get over here.
See, I need my stone back as well for the wolves. I can hear him. Where is he? Ah, he's there! Ah!
I thought maybe it was some weird glitch, but he's not dead. Hey, Akivins, welcome in. Good to see you. Wow, this is really weird. It's so bizarre. And like, on the one hand, I want to go closer, but on the other hand, what if he then just starts charging at us? Like that. All right, I'm back. Moose EXE broken for real. I wonder how old that clip is. I'm trying to remember when that happened. I think that might have been 2 years ago. Like, that felt so scary. Yeah, that was a fun moment for sure. -6. Let's add some sticks. Actually, let's add a reclaimed wood and a few sticks. That should be enough, I think. It's just pause for a virus scan, exactly. Hey, Sammy Joe, welcome in. Happy Sunday. I hope you're doing well. Alright, let's maybe make some more water. Yeah, more water can't hurt. Oh, this is a tiny wolf. Okay, are these the ears? Or is its mouth like half in the snow and it's doing a weird, like, thing? Let's check it out. Yep, that's its mouth. Okay. Okay. Now we know. Thanks for that, Rob. About 2 years back, judging by the furniture. Crazy. What is the advantage of the cooking skillet? There are some recipes that require the skillet, such as bannock and... I'm actually not sure. I think probably pancakes. I haven't made a ton of the recipes, but I know some recipes you can only make in the skillet. Other than that, there's not really anything in particular that you would need it for over the cooking pot, and you wouldn't even necessarily need it at all. I've been carrying it around just so that I can make bannock bread, but now that I can't make it anymore, it probably doesn't make sense to carry it with us. Yeah, having a tool to cook like the pot or the skillet does also cook things faster. So just in general, it's good to have one of them on hand, but you don't necessarily need to have both unless you're making specific recipes. And what do people use pigeon feathers for? So I have used it here to make this improvised insulation. You can also use them to insulate your bedroll. So it just gives you extra warmth. Which, you know, is never a bad thing. Yep, the arrows use crow feathers, and the other ones are like down feathers to keep you warm. And that's pretty much it. I think those are the only two things you can do with it, is insulation and insulating your bedroll.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Okay, Astrid. Have a chocolate bar. At negative 12 degrees Fahrenheit, it's good weather for the long dark. It's just one of those days. It's a long dark kind of day. Yeah, I hope you have enough coal indeed. Okay, let's cook gamey wolf meat. Mmm, delicious. Got loads from Santa. Oh, it's getting cold. Let's add another stick. In the meantime, we could do a gut. I actually think I need to add a little, like, room temperature water to my tea. Otherwise I won't be able to drink it anytime soon. How much time do we have left? 5 minutes, 1 minute. Okay. Take it. I don't want to eat it yet. I might need to eat this now that I think about it. We've only got like 5 cattails and a candy bar still. And we're kind of not close to cooking 5. We still have a ways to go. I love how the guts are just laying on top of this poor wolf carcass. The fact that they added tricks while cutting an animal is goated. Yeah, it's a little silly that we're like tossing our knife into the air and playing with it and stuff. I don't think it's a bad thing that they added animations to it, but that's just a little much. 22 minutes, 8 minutes. Okay, we don't have time for this then. We might need to just add a few more sticks. And we can do that. Okay, how are we doing on water? Might as well make more, we can just leave it in the mountaineer's hut. Mmm, wolf steaks. Everyone's favorite. Hate the camera of the animations. I wish they would have made it third person. I agree, it's very unsettling. And if they were going to continue with first person, which I understand why they did that. I mean, we are in first person for the rest of the time, so it makes sense. Then I at least wish it was more stable. Because, like, the wiggling motions and, like, it's just too much. I'm just gonna bring all of this stuff up closer to the house. 48 minutes until boiled. Let's go bring this up and then come back. Yeah, the camera is just too wiggly, too much motion. And even as someone who doesn't get motion sickness, it's just not nice to look at either. Like when it moves that much, when it's so wobbly. No, we're not gonna have the small piece. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna have a ½ kilogram of meat. And I'm gonna do it. Risk of intestinal parasites. Everyone's favorite. I just got turned around. Okay. Let's grab new torches and go inside. Yeah, if the camera didn't move and it was like really focused on the animals, I also wouldn't enjoy that. I wouldn't mind if they added in the option to use these and the option to go back to the old like just little loading screen thing, because the sounds were enough for me to get the picture. And yeah, I'm not loving it. But hey, we'll deal with it. It's not the end of the world. Okay, we now have 3 guts. Guta. 2 wolf. No, 1 wolf. 1 wolf, 1 bunny, 3 guts. Yeah, I'm really torn on it because I think they did a good job with it, and I understand what they were trying to do. It creeps me out. It's just a little too much for my taste. I think Blades was saying on Friday that he liked the animations too. I like them in the sense that I think they did a great job with them. I do think they're pretty believable and realistic. It's just not what I want to see. Oh, this is just going to be warm enough. Okay. We need some food. Interesting that the carcass is still here. I thought I took everything from it. I would have thought it would have disappeared by now. Yeah, nothing to harvest. Interesting. When the bunny has nothing left to harvest on it, it just disappears. I was anticipating the same thing for the wolf. I would have liked that when you skin an animal for the hide, to disappear from the carcass. Again, that's one of those things that it would make it realistic. And so I wouldn't have been surprised if they did that. On the other hand, it would really creep me out. They should have, like, an ultra-realism mode. Where they add in that kind of stuff. And then a simple mode. Where they just have, like, loading screens. I think that bunny is a goner. I'm still gonna grab it just to see. Grab it! The rabbit. I don't know. Unharvestable. It disappeared. It's one of those things that, like, there's a fine line between adding realism in a game, because obviously it's great to have bits of realism, but realism is not always fun. So for me, adding in the realism of, like, making the hide disappear from the carcass, it's obviously more realistic, but it wouldn't add fun for me. It would definitely take away fun. Yeah, I agree. Like, there's some gore to the game. There is some really tragic and dark things, but they do it in. They have a very specific way of showing it, and I mean, if they want to change it, they can. But it then definitely does speak to a different audience, I would say. All right, we're going to start boiling some more water. Not that we need even more, but we're gonna be here for a while. Let's use the pry bar. I don't know if it makes a difference, really. An hour and 40 minutes. Okay. We gotta eat. Otherwise, she's gonna lose well fed. I mean, I know they changed how this works, but did they change it so that if you don't have a lure, you don't get fish? I really hope not.
Oh, I'm starving.
Okay, one fish! One fish is better than none. What's the plan for today in TLD? So, the biggest part of the plan was to get to Timberwolf Mountain, so we've done that. Check. Next, I think we're gonna start heading up to the plane crash, just so that we can try and get stuff while it's still in halfway decent condition. I really don't want to summit at the moment, but I'm thinking if I wait too much longer, it's not going to be worth it anymore. So I think that'll probably be the next step in the plan. Just so that we can actually get some things. Maybe we'll even find the flare gun. That would be nice to have on hand. Also, I'm pretty sure there's a stim. I don't know if it's guaranteed there, though. I think there's a stim at the summit. And it really wouldn't hurt to have one. I have 9 liters of water. I think we can leave some behind, right? 23 minutes. We need to just add a little more to the fire. Let's do that. Just to make sure. The stim is guaranteed. Okay, excellent. In that case, I guess that's going to be the plan, is to go up summit so we can get ourselves a stim, and so we can get some of the gear before it completely deteriorates and is no longer worth it. I should have let this, like, I should have used a different tea. I don't know why, but this just isn't speaking to me right now. I'll drink it, but I wish I was drinking a different one. Does that ever happen to you? Or is that a me thing? be a fish. We can grab... Oh my god, that's not even a good torch. Give me a good torch,
I can
please.
barely walk with this much gear.
That's much better, thank you. Oh, that was Astrid complaining. I don't think I picked that up yet. Astrid complains about carrying too much stuff. I don't think she's talked about hearing... Oh, about eating a horse. Hearing. Eating a horse suddenly became hearing. Of course. Catches a fish of any kind. Woohoo! I don't usually do a lot of fishing in Interloper. Though I have to say, I do like fishing in this game. I think a lot of people don't enjoy fishing because it can be kind of tedious. But there's something about it that's so, I don't know, meditative. I bet you that's the case with real life fishing too, although I did not really enjoy real life fishing. I have gone once during summer camp. We went fishing. We did catch and release. I didn't mind the whole like standing around waiting for a fish to bite thing, but having the fish bite and then having to take them off the hook was not the most fun. Okay, so we can drop this. We can also break it down later. We'll drop this. We don't need the hammer. That's the same as dropping it. I'm going to leave the skillet. Going to leave the oil, the flour, and the salt. I'm going to leave 4.5 liters of water. Okay. I think we're ready to go. We can at least get started. So can we break an arrow just for science? We've actually broken an arrow! I'm sorry, I forgot to put that down, but we have definitely broken arrows. They're the little flimsy ones, but that's okay. It still counts. Is there a way we can see the whole list of bingo events? I'm not sure. TX! Congratulations on winning bingo! Yeah, I don't know if there's a way for you guys to see the entire list of bingo events. I farm all my fish right from the supermarket. That's pretty much how I do it too. Alright, we might as well eat the fish. Oh, 600 calories! Yes! No! No, 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 no! Torch chain fail. That was my fault entirely. I got distracted. I failed Astrid. Yeah, I'm not gonna run around without a torch. No, thank you. I don't think we need any sticks right now. I wonder if I should go after the bear. What do you guys think? Should we go after the bear? Or should we just leave him be? And Mega! Congratulations! I love that little stream bingo animation. It's so happy and excited. No. Okay. But he's like, he's right there. We could take over his cave. Then we wouldn't have to worry about... Wait, did it just get really foggy really fast? As if someone turned on a light switch? Then we wouldn't have to worry about him. And we wouldn't have to worry about cabin fever risk, because we could just sleep in his cave. Birch bark! Okay, I see a sapling over there. It looks like birch. Alright, I'm pretty sure we have the other moves, so I don't see any markings here. Was that wolf bark at us or at the deer? Deer. At the deer. What if we go after that? Astrid, can you get out your bow any slower? That was too high. That was also too high. A little bit lower. Oh, arrow thief! Not another arrow thief. Okay. Wow, these shots were like perfectly aligned. I love that arrow thief emote. It's so perfect. So accurate.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Really, Astrid? Come on. I don't really want to use accelerant for this. I don't want to have to use it. Oh, Astrid. Astrid. Just light the fire. Light it.
Come on, little fire.
She said it too soon. I think she's going to fail this one too. No, okay, we're good, we're good. Finally! Girl, what's your deal? This is a hefty deer. Hello to your cat. I love animals. Pets are always welcome in stream. I think if I had a pet, I would have a pet cam of some kind. Because that's like, I love it when other YouTubers or streamers have their pets on stream or in view of the camera. It's just, I love pets. I just can't help it. I gotta get rid of this tea bag. Oh, I was just saying hello to your cat.
Anything right now.
Ah, yes. Meat. It's what's for dinner. Astrid is gonna eat well now. Though I wonder if this will be enough smelliness to attract the bear. If it does, I am going to attack him. I will try and kill him. If he comes over this far and tries to maul us. We're doing, still got an hour. Excellent. Let's just keep going. Astrid is a certified omnivore. She'll eat anything and everything that she finds that's somewhat edible. That's what this kind of stuff does to you. Oh, I do see the bear coming up over the hill. We might want to scoot around the other side of the fire. Just to be safe. Because while we love meat, that bear loves meat too. And I think he'd love an Astrid steak. Oh, it looks like he might have turned around. It looks like he's moving away. Okay. I think we're safe for the moment. Maybe? Eat tree bark from a woodchuck. And then you could answer the age-old question, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck? If a woodchuck could chuck wood. Okay, I don't see him anymore. It looks like he just came up and did like a big loop and disappeared. I'm not mad about that. That's okay. It's alright for him to not be near us. I think we're gonna try and make it up to the like cave at the next level. Like that transition-y cave thing, if that makes sense. Like it takes you to Ash Canyon. No, stop it. There we go. I'm gonna actually leave the rest of this deer even though we kind of need it. Because we can get other deer, or we can maybe get this deer on our way down. We need like 20 minutes, so if I take one more torch, we'll be fine. Stand up! Alright. Can't get over the haircut. Thank you. Yeah, it was just, you know, it was one of those I need to change my hair type of days. It happens. Oh, there's another deer. No, we're not going after that deer carcass too. Nice meat pile, thank you. Who doesn't love a good pile of meat? I do got one of them fancy desks. It's honestly one of the best investments I've ever made. And I'm really happy with it. I don't know that I stand enough, even though I still have the option to now. Which is why I've turned it into a redeem, so that hopefully I get some more use out of it when I'm gaming. Because I do use it quite a bit when I'm working. I'll definitely switch on a semi-regular basis. Especially if I'm in meetings and stuff, then I'll just stand and chat. But when I'm gaming, I tend to forget that it's an option, and I then get into ultra, like, hunched over goblin mode. So, it's good to just stand up, move around a little bit. But yeah, I'm really happy with the haircut. It's just long enough that I can still put it up, so I can still tie it back into a ponytail if I'm working on something or whatever and just need it out of my face. So it's like the best of both worlds, if you ask me, because I've actually gone shorter than this before in the past, and I like being able to pull my hair back. You know, sometimes it just gets in your face and it's just annoying to have, you know, have it be long. Also gets annoying if it gets all tangled and stuff, so it's just like, it's the perfect balance, I think, between being short and light, but also still being able to pull it back. With an A-line bob with an undercut, it's my goth roots. When I was back in middle school, I tried doing like an A-line bob that was like, it, like ended at my chin. It went way back. It did not work for me. It turned my head into a triangle because my hair at the time was exceptionally fluffy. So it just went poof out the sides. Now, my hairdresser did try to warn me that my hair was too thick to pull it off at the time. She's just like, I'm not really sure if you're going to like it. It's not going to be exactly anything. I was like, no, I really want this. This is how I want to do my hair. And she's like, all right. Yeah, no, my head looked like a triangle that year for the school pictures. It was definitely not my best choice, but now that my hair has kind of gotten a little bit less intense over the years, short hair works better now. Yeah, I find that I have to have a convenient haircut because I'm not someone who like spends a ton of time every morning doing like hair and makeup stuff. I don't want to be that kind of person. It's just not who I am, and so it has to be something that I can just, you know, I can just live with, that it's just convenient and easy and minimal thought. Oh, we've got some firewood back here. Anything else?
Feels like night is coming.
It is warm back here, but is it going to be warm enough at night, is the question. Feels like 9. But is that because of the torch? It's like 6. Of course it is midday. Well, yeah, midday. Dusk. Same thing. So maybe what we do is we keep pushing through and we get to the actual, like, indoor cave. I think we should have enough energy to get up this one rope. Oh, I'm carrying too much stuff, though. Got ourselves some chickens! I'm not gonna go after them, but oh my goodness, look at them. They're so precious. Precious little chickens. Food is needed. Time to make a mess in the kitchen. Alright. TX, I hope you have a good meal. Thanks for the lurk, I appreciate it. And Nog, thank you also for the lurk. Always appreciated. This should be enough to get us up anyway. Oh yeah, if we eat a piece of meat, we'll be perfectly fine. Ice chickens. Frosty chickens. They're just so cute. I think they're my favorite. I think they're so much cuter than the bunnies, actually. I don't know, I have a very soft spot for birds in general. In fact, last year I discovered a love of birding, which made me feel incredibly old. But also kind of surprised me that I didn't get into it earlier because I just love seeing birds. Okay. I'm going to light a new torch in the hopes that it'll last us the entire way up the rope. Just taking a little cold damage along the way. Yeah, so I know I said earlier I didn't know if we were actually going to Summit today or not, but I do think that what the plan will be now is for us to get to Summit and we'll probably save there. And maybe we'll save after the goat down, but I don't know. Kind of depends on how smoothly the trip up goes. Alright, and then we'll be able to cross off sleeps in a cave. It's funny, the other day I was talking with some friends about how I'm at that age where an air mattress is still an option, but it is definitely the least preferred, or one of the least preferred options for crashing at someone's place. And then I think about poor Astrid, or poor Will, running around and sleeping on cave floors. And I think, yeah, I bet you they would want an air mattress. I'm gonna need to pull some more sticks, honestly. Sticks, torches. Because these are not good. 20, 15, no, these are terrible. So peaceful just wandering around in the quiet snow. It really is. It's such a beautiful area right now. It's so quiet, no wolves nearby. Just a few more sticks and then we can grab more torches and then sleep. I could go get some more coal in here, but I'd rather not at the moment. That would just weigh us down even more. Okay, I have to remember to pick up the venison tomorrow before we leave. Ever had a bear walk into a bear cave while you're in it, or does it not do that? It will do that. I have never had it happen to me because I don't hang out in bear caves unless I know the bear is dead. But it definitely happens. There's an amazing clip of Chef Maria sitting in a bear cave. She's got a fire going and the bear comes strolling in and then he runs around her fire and mauls her. It's terrible, but it's also really funny. So yes, it does happen. Okay, cave. Sleeps in a cave. And we've healed our risk of intestinal parasites. How lovely. It's still dark. Oh yes, it is still quite dark, but we're not tired anymore. I don't really want to pass time, but I don't want to start a fire either. I don't know yet. Well, we're definitely going to need to, finish making this bow. Well, I wonder if that other wolf died. Let's see, how many wolves have we killed now? This would have been 3, I think. Or 4? Wolves killed 5. Okay, I'm gonna assume that it died. Okay, so I can't really craft anything. Oh, I could craft some birch bark tea. And some rosehip tea. That's not a bad idea. We could cook peaches, I suppose. Peaches, 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 peaches. Does anyone else brains do that? Earlier when we were doing the clip show, when I said something about bizarre, of course my brain started singing How Bizarre. It's just one of those things. Let's harvest this. We could use the cloth. We could maybe try and go out and... There is a crate that we could maybe go open. That is, of course, assuming that the weather is not terrible. I can't quite tell from that. I think they did a phenomenal job with the soundtrack for the caves. Okay, so it immediately blew out my torch. And I cannot see how to get back in. Go. Do I have something for the wind blowing out my torch? No. You know, it's wind blows out Astrid's fire, but, you know, I didn't specify campfire. Okay, I guess we are gonna have to pass a little time. It was such a waste of my matches. I feel so sad now. That's a nope to outside. Yes. This is what we call a nope. Let's see how bad it is now. Yeah. I wish that I could hear the blizzard sounds inside the cave. Okay, we could try repairing these pants now. Of course, it might not even make sense to repair them. We'll probably find better pants, but it doesn't matter. We need pants. Let's maybe read for an hour. And then go out. Alright, come on, weather. Great. I don't want to spend the entire day in the darkness of the cave. I just don't want to. It's no fun. Okay. How about now? It doesn't make sense that I can't hear the blizzard in the cave, because if Astrid was sitting there reading her book, she would know if there was a blizzard going on outside or not. She would hear it. Okay, let's see. What can we do? We could read a little more. Let's read for 2 hours. How about now, weather? Now are you being nice? Oh, yes. Good weather. Yes, thank goodness for those steaks for sure. I do have to be a little careful because there is occasionally a wolf around here. Ooh. More saplings. I'm not gonna grab them now, though. I don't think I'm gonna bother. I am going to pick up the birch bark, though. Oh. She saw us! Oh. How close was I? Oh! That was frustratingly close, actually. Too high. I should not just be running around doing this. I should just be opening up the boxes that potentially have food in them. Just one more attempt. Oh, right next to her. Okay. I tried. I gave it the good old college try. That scared me. That definitely scared me. Okay. Yeah, go after the deer, go after the deer. Yes, good idea. No, not after me. After the deer. The deer. The deer. The deer, the deer, the deer, the deer, the deer. Why is my aim so bad today? Whatever. Just needed him away from my arrows so I can get them safely. And maybe he's near the deer now and will actually go hunt her.
I can't feel my hands.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Stop getting distracted. Come on. Let's do this the right way. Just in a shooting mood. I guess so. Just want to hunt. I don't want to harvest. I just want to hunt. What? What? What is wrong with me placing it here? There we go. Sucks when the wolves won't stand still for you, right? Like, that's all I'm asking. Same with the deer. You just stand still for a while.
Felt so cold in my life.
Fine. Cool. How are we not warming up yet? There we go. Tomato soup. And on this side we have scrap metal. That's not terrible. We can make fishing lures from it. Let's see. Let's not cook the peaches right now. If you like hunting games, I highly recommend Way of the Hunter. I'm actually not very good at hunting, as you've noticed. I do enjoy hunting in the long dark. I don't know how I would do in hunting in other games. It could be worth checking out, I suppose. But I also know that, like, I tried out, what is that other hunting game it's quite popular, actually? Call of the Wild. Or something like that, right? Or is that a book that I'm thinking of by that name?
I could eat anything.
I'm not sure at this point. Oh yes, repairing my hacksaw is a good idea. And man, now I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's the name of a book actually that I've read. Anyway, there's that hunting game, and to be honest, I mostly just I tried it out. They had like a free weekend to test it out, and honestly, what I liked about it most is just using it as a walking simulator because the regions were so pretty. I did not care about actually hunting, but... Okay, it is Call of the Wild, okay. For some reason I was thinking that that was a book that I had read, but I think there might also be a book by that name. I could be wrong. Okay. Don't burn these things. We might as well just try and cook as many of them as possible just for the cooking points, right? It is a book by Jack London. That's it. I know I read it at some point. Great book, terrible movie. Hey, Rootbeard. I don't think I've seen the movie, to be honest. Then what is the name of that game? Oh, this is gonna bother me. Oh well. We're just gonna try and move on. Not focus too much on it, brain. There are other things to focus on, like making peaches. I wanted to look at my cooking skill. Oh, it does not look like we're getting any closer at this point. Let's maybe cook some birch bark. Did I just kill another deer? Did I hit that deer? I can't remember. You'd think I would know this kind of stuff. Excellent. Okay, this is a good start. The Hunter Call of the Wild. Okay, that's why it was bothering me. Thank you. Because my brain was like, was it the Call of the Hunter? Hunter Wild? Wild Hunter Calls? It was just really frustratingly trying to go through all of the potential options. Wait, they have a CGI dog in the Call of the Wild book? I mean, Call of the Wild movie? Interesting choice. It has been a really long time since I read that book, but I do know that I read it at some point. Now, did I actually hit that deer? Does that deer have an arrow? There are some crows over there, but I can't tell. Oh, it looks like the wolf has caught the deer. Oh, here she comes. She's a deer stealer. How would you like to give me that deer? Oh. Okay, so Alright then. I hit him, I think. What's he doing? Can I even... I can't even click on this deer. Oh, there we go. Oh, 0.2. That's not even worth it. I'm so sorry. Had I known you had left so little, I wouldn't have bothered. Jack London was one of the greatest writers ever and one of my faves. I should probably reread that at some point because it has been a very long time. I know I read it at some point in school, but it's been a while since I was in school.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
You know what? We might as well grab this maple syrup. Are you sure that I hit the deer? Because I definitely saw some blood splatter, but I don't know if it does that if you hit a carcass. You can harvest without losing your torch now. I also love that we can climb with torches now. That's such a game changer, even though it doesn't make sense that we can, to be honest. I mean, maybe there are some people who are that talented, but let me assure you, I would not be one of them. I am terrible at climbing. And I would be very, very stuck in this world. I would not last long. Just the way the arrow was floating makes me think that. It does make sense that way. It was just kind of weird the way the whole situation played out. I mean, the sound that the wolf made it sound like I hit him. But then it left the arrow behind, which makes me think I didn't hit him. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I think this is a bug, though. Could be. I've harvested a full deer carcass and my torch didn't go down at all. Oh! I didn't realize that. That sounds a little buggy. Can't imagine they intended that. But I wouldn't be mad about it either. That happened to me. This is not a metal box. I thought it was a metal box. Oh, I didn't make a coffee, did I? I didn't. I don't know that I'm gonna have the energy to climb this rope. And I don't feel too thrilled about sleeping under the rope. I have been mauled by the bear before while doing that. I might risk it, though. Yes, the wolf had buns of steel. It did. If you read London, I recommend People of the Abyss. Okay, thank you. I'm always looking for new books. Not that I need to add to my to-be-read list, but I always am adding to it, so I am open to all sorts of suggestions. Oh, I thought you were talking about the floating arrow thing and whether or not I was hitting the wolf or the carcass, just because of the timing of everyone else's messages. That's what I meant when I thought it was a bug. No way they intended that. No, of course not. Don't lose condition while harvesting now either, so I think it's just all messed up. I wouldn't mind if they don't fix the not losing condition, though.
Think about his food.
There are definitely worse things. But that wouldn't be fair. I know that's not how the game is supposed to go and all that jazz. I feel like I hear a wolf eating. I didn't think there was any wolf spawns over here, though. I'm definitely hearing a wolf eating. Bye, wolf. I don't know why he's afraid. Doesn't really make sense, but okay. Still get hypothermia or whatever, but your condition won't go down during harvesting.
Jesus, is cold.
That is a very interesting glitch, too. Because clearly part of it is still working. If it's still like, oh, you're freezing this entire time, you should be getting hypothermia or hypothermia risk or whatever. But then to just not impact your condition the entire time is a little strange. I have neither a wolf nor a bear coat. I do not have any hides for either of those things ready either. Oh, 1.9 isn't bad. Maybe I will make a fire here, harvest him, and also make some coffee. I think that seems like a good plan. Because I think we're going to need coffee to get up this rope. Or a nap.
Come on, little fire.
Yeah, usually the only time I see a wolf act like that is if I've scared it off because I shot at it and it didn't know where I was. If I'm wearing a wolf or a bear coat. Or if a bear comes around. But none of those things was the case, so it was very unusual. Alright, let's place this. And cook some coffee. Ooh, hefty boy. Must have been the actual bear. He probably wearing snow camo. Yes, that's definitely what happened. Snow camo bear. We're gonna need to repair that. Okay, lightweight, you can also scare them. It's possible to scare a wolf away by just running at it. Oh my god. I know that that's possible. I've seen other people do it. I just don't think I would ever dare to do it. I'm too chicken. I'm too snow chicken. Maybe it was because it was done eating the bunny and then it saw the massacred bunny and just thought, what have I done? And was afraid of itself. And so it ran away. I'm gonna say that that's what happened. It makes the most sense to me. Let's eat this venison. I don't think I'm gonna bother getting the guts or the hide from this deer. I do 100% agree. Thank you. I'm glad we're on the same page about this. Basically, the game rolls a constitution check for encounters, and then hides are bonuses. It makes sense. I just was very surprised that he bolted like that. Where I didn't have any sort of hides on me. Oh, now both of my steaks are done. Excellent. Maybe we should actually. We do need more water, but I don't really want to do that now. I'm not going to do it now. I've decided against it. I think carrying a torch is a small bonus too. Yes, that could be it. It could be just that it was a scaredy wolf and we were carrying a torch and that was enough. It was enough to spook him. Coffee. Where did my coffee go? There we go. I had a bear do that once. It charged me and I was super heavy so I couldn't run, walk behind a tree, and he took off. Where did he go? What happened? That's just creepy, man. That is amusing, though. That's definitely one of the better outcomes. If you have a link for it, I'd love to see it. Also, I'm sorry, Mustard. I didn't realize that you also stream. I try and keep up with everyone that I know streams. But I have to admit, it doesn't always work, because just like with my bingo, there's a lot more than I can keep track of. Yeah, I think we're probably gonna have to sleep on the ledge. I just don't want to have to sleep down below, just in case the bear is around. Although we might make it. This is a shorter rope. And then we could sleep in the cave up here. Excelente. Good job, Astrid. I thought there was a ledge on the way up to Secluded Shelf, but I guess not. I only did once and sadly don't have links. Oh, okay. Often hide behind obstacles. You can have a wolf chase you around a tree a bunch until it finally loses their dice roll and flees. Interesting. So it's kind of like how you can... I mean, it's a little bit different, but it's kind of like how you can just run around in circles with ghosts and phasmophobia. I also like this cave. It is a very nice cave. Well designed, not super long. But I love that it also has coal in it, usually. Assuming that I can find my coal. I know there is. We might need to run back through. I might have missed some. This doesn't make sense. There's definitely got to be coal that I missed. Oh, no, wait. It usually starts showing up in this part of the cave. Okay. Cave. Where be my coal? We've at least got some firewood. Alright, I gotta swap torches. I can hardly see what I'm doing. My clips are from Xbox, and then I streamed and played the clips and clipped them again to get them on Twitch for shouties. Quinoa helped me with... Ah, okay! Okay, nothing here. Wait, does the red lantern show up in Interloper, though? I've never seen it before. But not that that means anything. But do they really not have coal anymore? Is that really a thing? I've definitely been up here since the loot shuffle, but I don't think I've been up here since the last update. But usually I pick up like 8 coal walking through this cave. This is very weird. I can't decide if I'm blind or if this is just like a new major change, and if it is, why would they take away the coal from this cave? Reduce it, fine, but remove it? What? More firewood. It spawns in one of the Timberwolf Mountain caves. It's a guarantee spawn, and there is no longer coal. When did they change that, Rootbeard? That's so weird. They must have changed it with the last major update, right? Because I'm trying to think. I know in my last Librarian run, we also went to Timberwolf Mountain, and we summited, and we got coal here. But that would have been right before the update, because I think I only played like one day with the updated content. There have been a lot of interesting changes or possible bugs with Zone of Contamination release. Like you only get one bear in Pleasant Valley now. Only one? Like always? Because I'm surprised that I got the one that I did then, if that's the case. Try coming back in from this side and see if it spawns. Since the last update. Okay. Then I guess I'm a little less worried because, like I said, I have been up here semi-recently, but semi-recently means like November. So it has been a while. No coal here would really change the way I do summit runs. Yes! This is definitely throwing me for a loop. I'm glad that I still have a little coal, but I was definitely banking on more than this. How did I not realize that there's a rope here? Hey, Cryonic Sky, thank you so much for the follow. Good to have you here. Also, where did that wolf bar come from? Oh, it's down there. It's a massacre! I did not realize that there was a rope climb here. Oh, is it new? Then I feel less bad about the fact that I didn't realize that. Used to have to haul it up. Oh, maybe it's also randomized whether or not you have to have it there. But I didn't even know there was a rope drop there. I knew there was one on the other side, close to the really long rope. But I didn't realize there was one on this side too, because usually I'll come out of the cave, go down directly to the other cave, and then climb up. Just a flyby follow, good luck on the run. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day. So no kitchen fire, but I have food. Sounds like a success to me, TX. They said they were working on a wildlife reset, something the PV bear issue is part of that. That does sound like it could be the issue. Oh, I scared him off. That's okay. But this does change a lot. I should have slept inside. I say that as if I still can't. I think I can go back there, right? Speaking of wildlife changes, I am really, really intrigued but also nervous about the addition of cougars. I do think it'll be really cool to have a new predator, and I'm just nervous that I'm going to die a lot to it. Because I don't know exactly how they're going to implement it, but I assume that it'll be a little less predictable, let's say, than some of the other... Well, maybe not. It'll just... Maybe at the beginning. But I just mean more like, we won't know exactly where its spawn points are. We probably won't hear it beforehand. Like, you can usually hear the wolves or hear the bear before you see them. And I don't know if that's going to be the case for the cougar, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to make it so that you only hear it after it's spotted.
Starting to.
Okay, I can get back up here, that's good. Because we're going to sleep inside, so I don't need to use all of my firewood for the night. Trooper keeps saying the animals are working as intended, quoting Hinterland, I think. Can't wait for cougars, hope they have one in Ash. You don't see cougars, they see you. That's kind of what I'm expecting, is like, we don't see them until we're in a struggle or dying, you know? Astrid, can we please find a place to put this down? Thank you. I'm a little tired, but I think we can eke out one more chapter of Advanced Guns, Guns, Guns. The most relaxing bedtime story known to mankind. The dozens of cougars I've seen in real life, I've never heard one make a sound. Yeah, I feel like the only time we will hear them is when they are attacking us. And I'm terrified of that, but I'm also really intrigued by it. They hide in trees and jump on you as you walk by. That's pretty much what I'm expecting. And I don't love that. I mean, I'm super excited for this added layer of challenge, but I'm also not looking forward to dying constantly because of cats in trees. But I am really excited to see them.
I could eat a horse.
Aha! Have I checked that one off yet? About her complaining about the horse? Complaining. Not really complaining, just... So we'll need a silent scare sound for later. Ask. Yes, just silence. It blocks all the other sounds. Decades ago, way, way before the internet, I grew up in Colorado and the big cats were common in the high country. I do know that they're more common than... it's one of those things that I don't really think about very much when I think about the woods. Like, I do think about things like wolves and bears. I don't usually think about cougars, mountain lions, whatever. So I am glad that they're adding it in. I'm just also scared. I'm also very curious to find out if they're going to be, like, region locked. You know, like the Timberwolves are only in certain regions. And I'm curious as to whether that's going to be the case with the cougars too. I know that there was some joke that was going around that, oh yeah, they're going to put cougars only in Ravine. I think I would probably cry if my beautiful, safe, you know, muffin region of Ravine became this, like, terrifying area of death. Did you forget a word in English yet? I don't think I have, actually. Today's been a pretty good day. Although I did forget what the name of that game was, so I'm gonna call it as that. And did I find a book? Yes, we found the sewing book, and we found the, I think it's carcass harvesting that's still in Mountaineers. Just didn't think of it because we haven't brought any books back to the library. They're not scared, they just don't know how to use Google. At least we're not over encumbered, so we can do this. Lily, congratulations! You managed to get a bingo win without me dying or getting mauled or falling through the ice. I'm very happy to hear that. You're just one away. Alright, I hope it's a good one. I hope it's something like finding a stim, because, well, with any luck we will find a stim up here. So I think the plan is we're going to go up here, we're going to We're going to do some looting, and then I think I'm gonna wrap up probably before we go down. Oh, a gift sub. Well, I mean, everyone knows that in this channel, just hanging out is more than enough. But if anyone wants to give a gift sub so that Laszlo can get bingo. So happy Astrid lives and is healthy. Yes, me too. Believe me, when you told me the things that you needed to get bingo today, Lily, I really didn't think it was going to happen for you. Because I did not want to see that for Astrid. TX, oh my god, I was kidding, but thank you so much. Well, there you go, Laszlo. Enjoy both the gift sub and your bingo win. TX, that is so generous of you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Too kind.
Damn, I'm freezing.
A beautiful day at the summit. A beautiful day for all of these rotting corpses on the mountain. I thought I saw feathers. Feathers. There we go. Burdock root. I love this thing. I know I've mentioned it before, but it really reminds me of something like out of either Subnautica or out of Harry Potter. It's just so weird looking. And it's something I had never heard of before they added it in the game. Okay, what do we got up here? Another corpse. Another chocolate bar. Okay, so that's like 3 chocolate bars. Astrid's gonna get, like, a sugar crash today. I think we're going to need to make a fire. I wonder if this is Maglin's weather. It doesn't look like it because it's now starting to snow. Yeah. I should have done this first thing once we got to the top. It definitely was still Maglin's weather. Oh well. Here we go, stim! I know someone needed a stim. I think it was Rob. I got the stim. Astrid is a-okay now. Are we sure? Are we sure there's no Maglin's weather? Fine. Need to run, know you're almost done. Wishing you a wonderful day and a week ahead. Lily, thank you so much. I hope you also have a wonderful week ahead. And it was really good to have you here today. Congratulations again on getting your bingo. Weird, it's not processing the wind. Okay,
One little fire.
I've heard about this problem before. I'm trying to remember what the solution was to fixing it.
Perfect.
I don't remember though. Fingers crossed for Snow Tuesday. All right, I will keep my fingers crossed for you. I think we're supposed to get flurries tomorrow. Burdock, all those little prickly Velcro balls that stick to your clothes when you play in the woods. Can also find it at farmer's market. Oh, I didn't know that. That is cool. No big deal because you're alive. You can look it up later and make a note. Yes. Okay, let's, oh, maybe I should try and fix my hacksaw. Oh, I need my simple tools, which I do not have here. I hope this is enough of a hacksaw. Got another heavy hammer. I don't know if this is gonna survive. One can of peaches. 4 cans of soda. I'll take it.
Think.
You might need to reload the stream, perhaps?
I think I can use this.
I'm not entirely sure, though. Oh, that looks silly. That's better. Let's drop this and this. Oh, I already did that. So if you live in the country, you're always removing them from your dog's fur. We're gonna take those leather shoes so that we can break them down. And fix up our... Okay, we don't really need these wool socks, but wool socks is another bingo thing. Exactly. You know you won, we know you won.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, how is it looking? 26%. That's okay. I think we were at, what was it? 30-something%? So I think we might make it through all of these. Herbal tea and coffee. Okay, so we've sawn 2 more of these. I will check. Ooh, crackers and chips. Okay, let's see what the condition is like now. It's now down 10%. That'll be just enough for us to open this last one. And then we'll just have to do some serious repairs when we get down. The hacksaw can break at any time if the condition is yellow.
This'll come in handy.
That's not fun. Maybe we'll be lucky then. It is the lucky run. There we go. We made it. Okay, then let's see. Got a corpse here with some maple syrup. Crampons. Sweet. I'll take it. See anything else here? So our hacksaw is probably at like what, 6% now? 6%. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a nice repair when we get back. Another copy of Advanced Guns, Guns, Guns. And lots of food. Oh, this is working out well. This truly is the lucky run. Cramp-offs. Cramp-on, cramp-off.
I can't feel my feet.
It's okay, Astrid. We'll get you back into the nice warm plane in just a second. Had a hacksaw break at 44%. That's really upsetting. I think I might, like, if that were to happen to me, I'd probably, like, rage quit and just need a break from the game for an hour or so. That would really bother me. Like, but we had so much time left. Okay, so we did not get a flare gun. But we did get a lot of other really cool stuff. Excellent. 2 hours on this thing. Let's... what did I want to do? There was something I wanted to do. Firstly, I want to get rid of these torches. We need different ones. Rather get the flare gun than crampons. I would too. I was surprised to see the crampons, and I definitely would have preferred the flare gun. But it is what it is. Alright, Laszlo, you got it to work. Congratulations. Rage quit, a term all gamers know all too well. Absolutely. Ah, yes, yes, yes. It's been a really long time since I've played bingo as the non-streamer, on the non-streamer side. So, those are the kinds of things that I forget about. We have so many sodas. Alright, I wanted to harvest these for some cured leather. And... okay, so these are at 30% and 0.6. So these would actually be warmer, because they're
I'm gonna need to eat
the
soon.
same warmth, but lower condition. So we should actually try and repair these. Hour and a half. Do I have that much time? I do not. Okay, Astrid, I need you to do this. I need you to repair these. Atta girl. Yeah, we're gonna wear these instead. No, why can't I put them on from that menu? It really doesn't make sense. Wow, the weather is gorgeous. Okay, I lied. Well, not really lied so much as changed my mind. We are going to goat from here. We'll go back down to Mountaineers. It feels like a nice place to hang out. Oh, look at these good torches, too. I spoke too soon. That was not a good torch. There we go. It's okay, I'm not going to worry about this other stuff at the moment. I'm assuming that the... Fire Striker!
Nobody needs this anymore.
81%. I'm assuming that the flare gun cannot appear in one of these crates. At least I'm hoping that's it. Oh my god, I can't believe I almost missed this. Double matches, 3 accelerant. I was not very thorough. Okay, you know what? I've changed my mind. We're gonna break down all of these things. Because now I'm just like, well, you never know what's in them. Another insulated flask. Not bad.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Don't really need it though. Let's have the stale chocolate bar. And some ketchup chips. Did you check the cave on the way to the plane? No, I didn't. And also we need more water. Let's pop this here. Guess we don't really need this. Flare gun can be on the body below, but usually not with clip-ons. Yeah, we checked the body. Actually, there wasn't a body underneath the plane, was there? Yes, there was. That's where I got the maple syrup, I think. Man, I hope I can find it. Red Lantern can also be in the Black Rock Cave. I don't actually think I know how to get to the Black Rock Cave. I vaguely know that it's down near the, like, the, is it in there? It's down in that cave. Like, you go down, and if you turn right, you can go to Ash Canyon. If you go left, there's, like, parts of the plane, and there's a There's a cave there, and I think if you continue down that way somewhere, there's the cave to Blackrock, but I'm not 100% sure about that. There's the cave. Good job, Astrid. You found the cave. Oh no, snowstorm. I think we're okay up here. I think I know it well enough. Polaroid?
Getting a bit thirsty.
Cave to Blackrock is near one of the engines. Right, that's what it is. It's an engine down there. I was thinking wing, but I knew that wasn't right. I've never actually been there. I'll try to avoid Blackrock. I've only ever spawned there. I've never actually visited. It's never been an intentional trip. Alright. I think maybe we won't be goating down. I think I might be wrapping up here in the plane. Just because this does not seem like good goating weather.
I'll rest suit. I'm gonna think.
It's okay, Astrid. You're okay. Where's the wing? Where's the body? Maybe this is a little bit bigger than I realized. This is fine. This is fine. We've got a nice roaring fire going for us. As long as I don't accidentally start goating and fall off the cliff, we'll be okay. Still a lot I need to explore on Wolf Mountain with the changes. I still don't know where the new Preppers cache is for this region. Yeah, I don't know where any of the Preppers caches are in any of the regions. I know nothing about like any of the new stuff. I definitely need to explore more. I pretty much just stick to my typical routes, which is not helpful for learning the new stuff. This... I'm gonna just drink this coffee for the energy. Where is it? I gotta say, the summit is a lot bigger than I remembered. There it is. Right? Or is this the wing again? Did I just run around in a circle? I just ran around in a circle. Didn't I pick this as fine? Maybe I didn't. I don't remember. Fine. This is fine. I did. Okay, we got it. All right. Yes, let's add in the mouse hat for some nice, relaxing fun. There we go. I just remembered it from last time. I love the mouse hat. It's so cute. Astrid, please find the plane. I didn't think it was this hard. I did not realize that the summit was this big. This is less than ideal. Oh, what am I doing? I'm making it way too tense for both you and me. Believe me. This is not what I had in mind. This was not the plan. At least we're wind blocked here. What even is this? No, I don't wanna start goading.
I need to find a place to rest.
Oh no. I feel like down is such a bad idea.
I'm starving.
Yes, Astrid, that seems like your biggest concern right now. Food. Any second now we'll see it. Any second now we'll come across the plane. It's a plane! How can you not see it? Okay, it's a rock, some trees, landing gear. Oh, I think it's this way. I think I know where I am. It's a white plane, blizzard camo. I think I know where we are though now. I think it's okay. I could be lying, I could be very wrong. But if the wheel is here, I don't think we're very far from it. No, this is the wing again. But where is the wing in relation to the rest of it? Do I have to keep going further down just a little bit? Maybe. Oh, it looks like the blizzard is stopping. Yes, there it is. There it is. I see it. I see it. Thank you, Blizzard. Thank you for stopping. Man, I did not realize that the summit has so much going on up here. I don't think I realized how much stuff. I'd never noticed, like, the wing. Because I just come up here and I just run to the plane and don't pay attention to anything. It seriously is a lucky run. It's very blessed. I don't understand how we keep getting away with these things, with these silly mistakes. But I'm not complaining. Oh my goodness. That was very intense. Like camping.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Two blizzards you've been lost in and lived. Yes. Astrid is one lucky gal. When the fire is just barely still going. Just a happy, happy girl. All for winging it, but this is cutting it a bit close. For sure. I didn't even intend for this to be a winging it kind of situation. I really thought it would be like, alright, we'll run to the cave and then run back. It'll be fine. And then it suddenly wasn't fine. I think you should add Lost in a Blizzard to bingo. I agree. I do think that would be a good addition. Maybe actually if we make a coffee, I could run down. I could do a quick goat down.
Is getting too heavy
Maybe
to carry.
one more coffee.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
I mean, I know I talked about breaking down all of these boxes, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Lost? Mouse is never lost. The game just needs to add more cheese. Everyone knows mice find their way best when cheese is involved. Coffee. Although we are moving very slowly. And it is nighttime. Okay, I've changed my mind once more. It seems like a very not good idea. I've got 5 accelerant. I'm just gonna use this just so I don't need to think. Okay. That puts us at 6 hours, so let's do a 6-hour sleep. Mmm, 25% chips. Delicious. Okay, maybe just... yeah. 6 hours. Let's go. I'm just a happy Astrid. 2.5 hours on the fire still. No, go around here. What am I stuck on? Oh, a cardboard box. Okay, now I can add some more.
You can eat anything.
Wood. For another 5 hours of sleep. Stale beef jerky. Delicious. And this will be good for our cabin fever risk too. Oh, the sound of the crackling fire. It's so nice, isn't it? Okay, still got over 2 hours.
Elite trees.
Maybe I shouldn't break all this stuff down now that I think about it. Can I cook anything? No, just teas and coffees. I was really hoping that I could cook myself a pot of porridge. Oh well. Stale beef jerky, nice and crunchy. Nom nom nom. Blizzard! I guess we'll be staying here for a little while.
Man, all I can think about is food.
And here, have these peaches. And let's read for an hour or something. Oh, I can't wait to be done with this book. Or these books, since we have to read it twice. What else could I do with it? Yeah, it's fine. We'll just keep reading.
I could eat a
We're
horse.
5 hours away from finishing this book. And then we can start it all over again. Oh my gosh, we might just sit here and finish this book and then the blizzard will stop. Oh, it stopped. Okay, so we're like, what, 2 hours away from finishing that book now? Yes, excellent. Yes, I have to read every skill book twice. So basically, we're collecting 2 of each skill book because I wasn't sure how many we could reasonably expect to find of each. And the challenge is really not only bringing them there, but also making sure that we read them all because she can't put them on the shelf. They don't count towards the collection until she's finished reading them. Yeah, and I did not realize that there were books that took this much time. When I first came up with this challenge, I thought all of the books were 5 hours long. So I thought, okay, we've got something like 10 books. If we, there's like 10 skill books, give or take. And so if we have 20 of them, 5 hours each, that's a lot of time, but that's okay. And then I found out that this one is 25 hours long, and I wanted to cry. Okay, do we just risk it for the biscuit? I think we will. We're just gonna let our fire burn out. We gotta get to the wonderful world of goading. Alright, and this might be a way for us to get sprains. So if anyone has sprains on their bingo card, this one's for you. 50-hour gun book only. I know, it's ridiculous. And we can't even use guns in Loper, so it's not even helpful. Good thing you don't have to read all the newspapers. Oh my god, could you imagine? I am now glad that I didn't pick more, because I was originally thinking, well, maybe I should do like 5 copies of each book. But then I thought, oh, I don't know if there will actually be 5 copies of each of the skill books. That might be impossible. You know, if there's only 3 sewing books, then the challenge is essentially over. So I figured we'll start with 2. We can always tweak it up if we find that there are plenty of each. And now I'm really glad that I didn't start with 5 because, oh my god, 5 hours, 5 times 25 hours is just too much time reading about guns. I do kind of wish that we could read the regular books, but also it's a good thing we can't, because otherwise I would not have picked 200 or 100 or however many it was. I think it's 100. We'd originally said 50, right? I had originally said 50 regular books, and then I found about like 30 in Mystery Lake alone. Okay, I spent way too much time at the summit. We're already through almost all of our food that we found up there. Wouldn't it be so much fun if you could slide down? If you do this again, you can read them each once and try to find 5 copies. That might be another way to go about it. Once I find out how many copies we can reasonably assume there are while we're out exploring, it might be fun to just say, okay, she read it twice, so she knows it really well, but she has to find 3 extra copies just to have on hand at the library. Which way do we want to go? This way? Or down this? I think down this way. So yeah, if we increase it anymore, it might be a good idea to just say, alright, she doesn't need to... Yeah, okay. I knew that was gonna happen. She doesn't need to actually read any more copies. There goes her ankle! Just gonna let it stay sprained until we get down. I think I usually go down a little bit further. I think I'm usually over there somewhere. Yeah, that looks a lot safer. For a second there, when this is blurred, I thought that this, like, tree stump thing was a wolf. Because I do know that a wolf can spawn down there, so I just saw this giant blob and thought it was a wolf. The stump of the Rishi. Okay, let's quickly bandage that up so we can actually run. We could try to get this bun bun. Okay. Actually, that's probably not a good idea because our bow is almost out of condition. And we really need to finish our other bow before we do that, because otherwise we'll have no weapons. I don't think I realized just how many oak trees they added in over here. Search for them here. We just got ourselves some acorns. Acorns! I wonder what acorn coffee would taste like. There we go! Ferret also winning bingo! Today is just a bingo kind of day. GG. Alright, there we go. Let's just grab one more. Wait, what does this guy have? Is this another hacksaw? Do I not need to repair mine? Yes!
Perfect.
Talk about lucky. Okay, this run is seriously blessed. That's incredible. Putting it tastes nuts. I feel like it could go one of two ways. It could be like a nice nutty kind of flavor, or it could be like extremely bitter. If it's nice and nutty, I might actually like it. If it's really bitter, I would hate it. Alright, we're gonna try and goat our way to Matt Mear's hut.
I'm starving.
Hey, break the old one to fix the new one. Exactly. It's the circle of life. And it keeps our hacksaw in good condition. I was trying to come up with something about like the different regions, but I just couldn't come up with anything good fast enough, so that's why there was that awkward pause afterwards. Pretty sure acorns are toxic to humans. I'm pretty sure you do have to boil them ahead of time, just like you do in the game. I was reading about this somewhere. That, like, you have to be really careful. You can eat acorns, but you have to be really careful because they can be toxic if you don't prep them right, I think. I could be wrong, but that's what I remember reading when they first talked about taking, like, adding them to the game. There was discussions about the realism and how it works and all that stuff online, and I do remember reading that somewhere. But again, take it with a grain of salt, because I am not an expert at that kind of thing. Did I even drop that? I didn't. It didn't drop it for me. Whatever. At least I killed the wolf here. I do wish I could lure the deer over here. That's okay. Next time. This is
Anything right now.
It'll be bitter and make you cry. It probably would be way too bitter for me. I'm very sensitive to bitter flavors, so it probably wouldn't be for me. I'm not a 7-year-old kid, but I don't have a very refined bitter palate. You have to leach the tannins out of them. Yes, that's the way to make it less bitter. I think. Right? Aren't tannins, like, really bitter? Isn't it
The guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right
bitter
now.
aspect to it? Astrid, we are not drinking our pee. Okay. Okay, we have made it back successfully. So, we are going to break down
I'm not gonna
this...
be able to carry this load for much longer.
Firstly, we don't need this. We also do not need... I'm gonna put some of this stuff back here, actually. We'll put it in the first aid kit, because that's where it fits. Antiseptic, 6 pills, 6 painkillers. Actually, technically, we don't need those at all since we have these things, but I'm still going to keep them. And then, let's see, let's drop the hides. Oh, I didn't mean to drop that. And that. Okay, can I, please? Game, please? Thank you. Now I can pick up my cured leather again. And our gut is almost cured, which is good. Alright, I was thinking of breaking down this lantern. That way we can get some more scrap metal.
I could eat a horse. Let's stand a lot because I love horses.
That was a little close for comfort. Let's have a soda. Well, we were mean to our cousins and making odd things seem like a good idea at the time. Ah, cousins. Nice trip and got a stim. Yes, it was a success all in all. The main concern of consuming acorns is the tannic acid content. Tannins are bitter substances that can irritate human membranes and organs, particularly the kidneys. If consumed in large enough quantities, it is essential to leach acorns before consumption. Well, there we go. And I wonder if you leach it long enough, if they then are less bitter. I mean, obviously, it is, like, the tannins are the bitterness, but, like, can you ever make it not bitter at all? Or is that, like, a utopian thought? I feel like it's probably utopian, but who knows? I don't really want to eat my crackers. And we'll have maple syrup. We have plenty to drink. I think I might try and finish reading that book, and then... We might not be able to. It's probably going to get too dark. At least we finished through that hour. Alright, we'll get some sleep to save. I need some water. That's how you tell when they're ready to eat when the bitterness is gone, according to Google. Alright. Yeah, there are tannins in like regular coffee and in tea too. I think it's all about just like the quantity. We still have a lot of time to kill.
I need to find food.
Can I harvest this? Do I have the calories? Let's maybe just have a cattail just to make sure.
I need to find food.
Astrid, please stop being hungry. I swear she's always hungry. Here, have a soda. I can't let her sleep because she's not tired enough. Man, she's just sometimes so hard to work with. Here, we'll sharpen this and then we'll sleep. For just like an hour to save. But all in all, this was a very successful day. I mean, we managed to make it up and back from the summit. We got a stim. We got lots of crafting stuff. We got better clothing. We were able to do some hunting along the way. Just all in all, another lucky, successful day. Okay, we have ruined our whetstone. We'll have one more cattail. How many days have we survived now? Let's see if it'll tell us after we sleep, and if it doesn't, then I'll look in the journal. "24 days, 20 hours, and 4 minutes." What a cool number. Sweet. I think this is a good place for us to wrap up for today. And next time, I don't know, maybe we'll go to Ash Canyon. Next time we definitely need to work on our bow. And other than that, I'm not really sure. We need to finish making the new bow. We may need to make some more arrows. And we could probably start crafting some clothing. I don't know, there's a lot of things that we should be working on. We will definitely finish Advanced Guns next time. And then start it again. That way that part is done and we don't need to think about it anymore. The nice thing about Advanced Guns being so long is you can just take the one book and lug it around with you, and then it's like, all right, I got my one reading book, we're good to go. Instead of juggling like 5. All right. Let's jump back into just chatting. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you had as much fun as I did. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I'm going to see who else we could hang out with. We've got a lot of people on today. A lot of people. Bunny hat day! Yes, we could totally make a bunny hat. I think we have enough skins, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. We have enough bunnies in all. I just think they're spread out, so we'll have to take a look. We have not been to Coastal yet, no. So that's also something that'll probably be in a couple of streams from now, since we'll probably do Ash Canyon next, since we're right here. All right. Let's see. Let's jump over to Tina's stream. I don't get to see her very often, and she's doing a chill morning forge prep. So let's go see how she's doing. If you can stick around, that'd be great. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day. Actually, have a great rest of your day no matter what. If you can't stick around for the raid, that's fine too. I hope that, yeah, you all have a wonderful start to your week, and I will see you in a couple of days. Bye for now. Stay warm, everybody.